days I dream about. These are the days that get me up out in the morning, because I hate getting up. Just can't beat it. Absolutely stunning. This is such a great time of year. I always look forward to this. I always look forward to the autumn. I really hate the summer. But this summer particularly, we had a massive heat wave. I was hoping to get some mists maybe over the summer. But the problem is you have to have the right temperature conditions. And in the summer it was just too hot overnight for any mist to fall. Anything is going to look good in these conditions. It really doesn't matter. So anything I can find that I can get close enough to, I'm going to photograph. So I've got a mute swan here on the water. And there's a nice amount of mist behind it, so I'm going to try and get some shots. Now the sun is actually starting to rise, so we're just getting a bit of light through the mist. I've actually chosen not to shoot directly into the sun. I find the more subtle shots can actually be the better ones a lot of the time. So I actually just shot, I don't know, about 20 degrees away from the sun. So it's still got a bit of colour, but it shows up the mist really well. You'll notice I'm keeping my hood up. That's just to make myself a little bit more concealed. Birds are very good at spotting the whites. It's also why I've got green gloves on. But they're very good at spotting the whites of the face and the hands. So even just a little bit of a hood, like a peaked cap, can make a difference. Oh, look at that! What the hell? That was crazy. Those ducks just like literally came out of nowhere. Just absolutely mental, just flying all over the place. Didn't even know what they were. Just got the camera on it, started shooting. Don't even know what they are till I look at them. But they flew around like about 3 times and actually went in front of the mist. Absolutely fantastic. So hopefully I got a good one. So like I said, I've been desperately wanting these conditions, wanting to get out and film a video. What you need is the right combination of temperatures. So you need it reasonably warm in the day, and then for the temperature drop overnight. And when it does that, you get a temperature inversion, and you should get some mist first thing in the morning. Also, what you particularly need is a low wind. So if it's too windy, it's just not going to happen. That's why I was so keen to come out this morning, because the winds were just so low. I knew it was almost definite. There's always so many herons at this time of year. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't think it's just to do with the water level. They do seem to appear here, particularly September, October. But the water level at the moment's ideal. It's quite shallow, so they can stand in the water and look for their prey. There's a heron just flown over the water, just landed, not very far away. I think it's a young one by the look of it. I'm just going to try and stalk a bit closer. He's not bothered. I'm going to try going a bit closer. That is beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. I have a specific technique that I use now for photographing in the mist, which is just what I've become comfortable with using. So what I actually do is use automatic ISO, and the reason for that, if I'm expecting to be shooting into the mist, hopefully trying to get birds in flight, that kind of thing, it's quite difficult to judge the exposure. So what I found is, if you're shooting towards the sun, into the mist, there's a lot more light, your shutter speed can be quite high. If you're shooting the opposite way, to the other horizon, then it can actually be much darker, so you get quite a big exposure range. So using automatic ISO just helps the exposure take care of itself. And then what I actually do is limit the ISO, so an upper limit which I put as 3200 on my camera at the moment, so I don't really want to go higher than that. And then the other important thing, if I'm hoping to get birds in flight, I'm actually setting a minimum shutter speed as well. So I'm setting a minimum shutter speed of 1/1000th of a second. So that combination tends to work really well in misty conditions. As always, thanks for watching. Really appreciate every single viewer, every subscriber that I have to this channel. It's been an absolutely gorgeous morning. Hope it inspires you to get out into the mist with your camera. Well worth getting up early, believe me. As for summer, you can keep your summer, not interested. Autumn's where it's at. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.